this we can see there's a lot of other animals in this kingdom that don't know what's about to happen. Come with, let's go. Quick, get in here. I don't know, I think these other animals know what's going on in here. Let's go. Hurry up, let's go. At this time of night, most of them are sleeping. But when something big like this is happening, if we're lucky, we can catch it while it's still awake. Let's go. From this we can see it's not far away at all. Come on. Here we've got some more trays from it. Shh. Let's keep this down. Yeah, it's right around the corner. I think we found it. I think this is it. I think we're gonna get a chance to see it. It's a little bit scared of cameras, but I think we got it. A lot of times these ones are protected by other ones as well. And here we got the same type of species, but not the same type of a predator at all. And we found it. We're finally here. And it's a big one. Crikey, it's a predator. We found it in the room that we thought we were going to find it in. And on Friday night, this is what's going to happen. This thing over here is going to be inside of that thing we saw downstairs against another one. And it's going to be two of them. Crikey, it's a big one, isn't it? Crazy. We are here with Alex Gustafsson the night before the weigh-ins. And this is what you do the night before the weigh-ins.
Yeah, just taking it easy and chilling. Want the time. Go fast and hoping for a good night of sleep.
So Facebook is your friend?
Right now, yeah.
And you got your manager here. You got your boxing coach with you. Are they of great support, or just doing your own thing?
No, they're a really great support. I always have my manager and my head coach here. They support me a lot, and we just talk and chill, and time goes faster when you socializing.
Like right now.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you got the weigh-in about 4 o'clock, right? I'm sure you're looking forward to being able to get off the scale and start eating and drinking again, right?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that you drink when you get off the scale? What's the first thing you eat when you get off the scale?
First thing I drink is water with some minerals in it, like Pedialyte, we call it. It's vitamins and minerals and salt and stuff like that. And after that, I have a pasta or chicken pasta or something, just fast carbs.
And then you got one more night of waiting. At least you can relax more because you don't have to worry about the weight anymore. But instead you have to worry about the fight. What do you do the night of the night before the fight?
I'm just same there, chilling, socializing, try to hang out with friends and the family. That's the fun part. It's the fight is the fun part. This is the hard part for me. So I'm not that like the night before the fight. I'm not suffering that much because I'm just happy to fight, and that's what I'm training so hard for. So like the camp is a hell, and this diet is like the cutting weight is a hell, but fight is the fun thing. So yeah.
So it's for, especially for people, you know, that haven't experienced it and been with a fighter the night before the fight or the night before the weigh-ins. It's to understand the how it changes from everything is so slow, everything is so relaxed, to the walk out through the tunnel and out to the screaming X amount of thousands of people that are going to be there. Do you visualize that a lot before the fight, or do you just kind of push it forward, let it be, and be in the moment when it happens?
No, I'm see everything in my head. You know, like it's always there. I always see like thousands of scenarios. You know, but I've done it before, and it's a job. I see it's my job. You know, and I'm a professional, so you know I'm not that. I'm not so worried about that. You know, it's I'm used to it now, and a fight is a fight.
And there's going to be a few fights that are going to be of interest to fans. You get the fan-friendly Nate Diaz versus fan-friendly Cerrone. When it comes to the fight in itself, you know that both of them are going to go in there and throw out. And then the more classical matchup between a striker versus a wrestler in the main card, which is Brock Lesnar versus Alistair Overeem. But also your own fight is a little bit like the classical wrestler versus a striker. Let's start with the main event. Do you have a favorite, or do you have someone you believe who's going to win the fight on Friday night?
I believe that Overeem will win by knockout
What round?
first.
And you believe that Brock can't take him down?
Brock is a really good fighter and a good wrestler, but Alistair, he hits too hard, and really good takedown defense, you know, and good knees. I think he will go in like hard in the first round and go for the knockout.
And then your fight, I presume maybe you're a little bit biased because you visualize their fight the same way as your own fight. Is that the case?
Maybe a little bit, yeah. No, but you know, I'm prepared for 3 rounds, and it's gonna be the toughest fight in my life, so I'll be prepared.
And for the casual MMA fan that might not have seen Vladimir Matychenko as much as the more dedicated hardcore fan who's seen Matychenko, who's been around for years, you're definitely not underestimating him. And you can see from forums when people are talking, people saying, yeah, this is a big test for you. This is a definitely very experienced fighter who's been in there with a lot of top names. When you fight, do you think it's all about your opponent, or like his experience, what he's done, or is it more just another fight, just another guy in front of me? Har du pausat?
Ja, det är lugnt.
Fan, hur stänger man av ljudet på den här? I din telefon?
I din ficka?
Ja. Jag ska gå och kolla på Ross.
Och så Eric.
Ska du ner till...
Ross går inte nu, va?
Jo, han går också på.
Ja, du ska prata nu. Jag tror han ska gå på nästa.
Kan vi kolla...
Jag som debut i 145 pound.
Ja, just det. Jag ska fråga lite om hans vikt.
Han går ner i vikt.
Ja, första gången.
Ska vi lämna in det?
Var det ljudet avstängd på den då?
Ja.
Okej.
Vänta en sekund bara.
Ska vi börja med att han svarar på den frågan?
Vi följer med, jag ska bara...
Kommer du ihåg frågan?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, I'm not underestimating him at all. You know, like I said before, he's the toughest guy I've fought so far, and one of the toughest fight I will have so far. But you know, like, I see what he's done. I see his record. I see his style. I see his background, what he's done. He lost fights, and you know, like I said to you before, I had like thousands of scenarios in my head, and you know, this guy has good wrestling base and good knockout power in both hands. So it's a really dangerous opponent, but you know, I've been training like a crazy man for this fight, and I'm more than prepared, you know. And it doesn't matter if he take me down, if he caught me with a big right hand, or if he's you know, take me down and, you know, like try to ground and pound. I will be prepared for that, and I will work from that, and you know, like I'm gonna win this fight. You know, I'm like I said, I'm prepared and I'm motivated. You know, and I know it's a big test, but I'm gonna win this fight no matter what, and if by decision or submission or knockout. we see it on Friday.
And then the semi-main event, which is Nate Diaz and Cowboy Cerrone, like we said, they bring it. Both of them bring it. Do you have a favorite for that fight?
You know, like both are two favorites of mine. You know, because I like them both. But I think that Cerrone will take this fight. I think he will win.
And we saw some heated emotions today at the weigh-ins, and you know, people will say, you know, when you're about to fight and you're anxious, and it's the reason why you're hungry and been training so hard is because the guy who's in front of you, it's easy to have your emotions take over. But you don't have to worry so much about your weight. It's the weight cut for you is pretty easy. But we have a teammate of yours who's also fighting on the card on Friday night, who's making 145 for the first time in Ross Pearson. Have you been with him during the weight cut for him and the way down from 155 to 145?
Yeah. I've been there and we trained together. Like we both had we had the same camp, and you know, he's fighting on Friday, and you know, he's looking good, really sharp. He's best, he's best shape in his life now, and the weight cut is, you know, he's a professional. You know what he's doing, and it's going good for him. He's going down in weight, and you know, he will be more than ready on Friday.
He said himself that it didn't seem like it was going to be too hard for him to do so, and Eric Del Fiero, who's also his coach, said the same thing. Have you noticed any difference in Ross switching the 10 pounds or losing the 10 pounds extra?
No, not at all. I just see a better fighter. You know, he's improving for every fight. He's motivated. You know, he's looking good. He's going to be a beast in 145. So, you know, all the guys in 145, they have to watch out because Ross is a beast.
And we see what you're doing here the night before the weigh-ins. We had your manager, who's right next to us, look at your shorts, and you were looking at them yourself, and sponsors, and you had your banner coming in as well and improving on that. But it seems like you have no battery left in your computer, correct?
No battery left.
So unfortunately, fans, we were going to show you the banner and the shorts, what they look like, and before they actually get printed. You might get a chance to see them tomorrow at the weigh-ins, and if not, I guess you're going to have to wait till Friday night when Alex is wearing the shorts and the banner is hanging behind him. What else? What else we got here? Here's your Pedialyte. Got your aftershave, so you can smell good before the weigh-ins.
Yeah, that's actually my manager's, and but I like it though. It's a good perfume.
It's a good perfume.
Yeah, I think I will buy one of those.
So Hugo Boss, Pedialyte. We'll be expecting the royalties in the next couple of months.
Steel Series too.
And
sponsors.
And you've been wearing them religiously over the last couple of days.
Yeah, they are like no other headphones I've tried ever. Good stuff. Really good stuff. And I got a Christmas gift from the UFC too, an iPad.
An iPad?
Yeah.
How come you're on your you're not on your iPad right now? You're on another Apple product, another royalty deal.
I got an iPad and a MacBook Pro, so I'm a true hardcore Apple fan now. So.
Apple, did you hear that? Maybe a sponsorship, Alex Gustafsson. Just saying, first fight in the UFC that you sponsor. So relaxing. I know you're gonna go and see Ross in a little bit, and what else? What are you gonna do during the day tomorrow before the fight, before the weigh-ins?
I'm gonna just take it easy, try to save my energy for the weigh-ins.
You working out at all? You doing anything?
I always try to take the most of my weight the night before weigh-ins, and so I got like a few pounds over, and I sleep over the night, and I woke up in weight. That's what I do.
But do you work out the day of the weigh-ins, or even the day of the fight? Do you do like a light workout? Do you shadow box? Do you do anything like that?
Oh, you mean after weigh-ins?
Oh yeah, after, before, or even the day of the fight.
Yeah. I don't do any workouts the day before weigh-ins. I just work out. Yeah, I'm running the treadmill because I have to take weight, but I don't see that as a workout. But after the weigh-ins, I eat. I get more energy, and I do some shadow boxing, light pad work, go through game plans, and then like fight night, woke up, eat breakfast, good breakfast and good lunch, shop some stuff to have with me to the arena, and then just the warm up, then the fight.
The day of the weigh-ins or the day of the fight, the night before the fight, do you have any rituals, anything that you do workout-wise, anything you eat, anything you wear, like a lucky pair of underwear, anything like that?
No, not really. You know, like, you know, I always, you know, hit the pads, fight night, you know, when I warm up and stuff like that, and when I warm up for the fight, I always hitting pan, you know, game plan. It's always about the game plan. You know, that's my ritual, me and Andreas, and so that's what we do. And then I got some a few more things, but that's secret. You know, that's confidential. It's just my own private routines, and it helped me so far.
But it's nothing that you eat, like
no.
Marabou chocolate or something like that.
No.
It's not a sponsorship.
It's nothing that I eat. It's just a thing I do.
Right.
And it's my.
Your own personal thing
Yeah.
that you're not going to share with us.
No.
Right. We'll speak to your manager afterwards to see if we find out what it is. So this is Friday when the fight happens. Is the day before the end of the year 2011, which has been great for you. What's the plans for 2012? What's your goals when it comes to fighting? Obviously.
My goal is to, 2012 is going to be an even better year for me. I'm going to train. I'm going to be a better fighter, better person. I'm going to, What are
you going to do to be a better person?
I'm going to... I don't know, actually. That's the thing I have to figure out, But yeah, I have to go to church more often. Thank you, coach. And I'm going to take him with me.
We both do.
Because, coach needs to go to church because he hasn't been there for 100 years at least. It's a dark cloud over him everywhere he goes.
Have to clean my spirit.
Yeah. So, but anyway, and hang out with family, friends, my girlfriend, and having fun what I'm doing, training. At back at my home club, and with training partners, and take one fight at a time and win my fights.
Do you see yourself potentially fighting for the title before the end of 2012, or at least being in a title contender by the end of 2012?
I don't know. I take one fight at a time, and for me, it's more important to me to win every fight I go. Never see, pass by any fight. To just take one fight at a time, and that's what I do.
Any other New Year's resolutions that you're gonna make?
No, not really. Not what I can think of now.
We were with Dominick Cruz today, who is also another teammate of yours, who is going to be the coach for the Ultimate Fighter, which is going to be extended from 6 weeks to 12 weeks, with his best friend, his BFF, Uriah Faber. How do you see him doing on that show, and how do you think he will portray himself, and how do you think him and Uriah will do in the house together?
I think it's a perfect matchup. Like you said, they're BFFs. So it'll be, great matchup, and top coaches. Dominick Cruz is a top. I like him as a person. He's a top guy, and pound for pound the best fighter in the world. So it's I'm glad that he's going to coach there, and that's it's going to be a great show.
Is there any opponent, you mentioned you don't look past any opponent, and that's understandable, but even before you knew you were going to fight Vladimir Matyachenko, is there any fighter out there in the 205, pretty deep pool of opponents that you could potentially fight, that you would like to fight, or any fighters that are on your radar that potentially you think would be a good matchup, or you would like to be on the other side of the octagon from?
I don't have any I don't have any favorite opponent. I just want to climb the ladder. I just want to be better ranked. I want to fight better guys. I want to test myself. And climbing the rankings. That's what I want to do. But who I fight, when I fight, where I fight, that's up to the UFC. And I'm fighting whenever.
last thing that was kind of interesting today, and it was a surprise to Dana White as well. I'm pretty sure you're aware that Miguel Torres was cut from the UFC for writing a tweet that was not popular, and obviously so he was joking about rape. First of all, were you aware of that?
Yeah, I heard something about it. I'm not that I don't know so much about it, but I heard it from somewhere.
And today Miguel Torres came in to the press conference. We actually came in before to ask to speak to Dana White, and told him things that he've done. You know, he really regretted sending the tweet, and after that he's gone by himself, not speaking to anyone from the UFC, to 5 different rape centers that deal with rape victims. Spent time over there, and went up here today to speak to Dana, and Dana listened to what he had to say and allowed him to come back to the UFC. First of all, did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And second of all, the whole social media thing, which is obviously important for fans to be able to follow their favorite fighters. First of all, how much do you tweet yourself to start with?
I'm not a big tweeter. You know, actually, I don't like. I don't do so much of that. You know, like tweeting stuff or blogging stuff. I'm quite bad at it, but I'm trying to get better.
And Dana mentioned himself today that, you know, social media, that's the future. And obviously it's a great way to build a fan base. But it's also a fine line, because you want to show some of yourself and be available to your fans. But at the same time, you know, people are entitled to their private life. And also sometimes people write things without thinking about what they're writing before they write it. Do you feel the pressure, the social pressure, not the social media pressure, but the pressure from media, or does it bug you, or do you enjoy it?
You know, not at all. You know, like, you know, not at all, because I'm first of all, I'm not that good of a Twitter guy. Like, I don't tweet that much. And
you're on Facebook right now, though, right?
Yeah, FaceTime sometimes. It happens, but I don't even have do I have a fan page on Facebook? Maybe I have. Yeah, I think I have. But I didn't
Manager, does he have a fan page on Facebook?
But I didn't.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I think it was done by MMA Nut, actually. The big two.
One, the false one from MMA Nut.
So the real one from MMA Nut, and then another one as well.
Yeah. So, but you know, like, I have my private life, and you know that's very important to me. And I write a tweet whenever I feel like it, or you know, and it's all about my training. It's all about, because I'm very private as a person. My family, my friends, you know, stuff like that is very important to me. And so I tweet just when I feel it, and I tweet just things about training. So it's not that hard for me. You know, I don't feel any pressure.
And what's the craziest tweet you've ever received from someone?
It's a good question, actually. Manos, säger du någon?
Min tweet till dig kanske?
Vad var det för tweet? Jag har ett minne som jävla guldfisk.
Men jag tog en bild på mig och skickade till dig. I Ryssland.
Vad är det för bild?
Obviously made a huge impression on you.
Ja, det var inte så viktigt då.
Alltså, jag minns förlust.
But have you had any?
I got one tweet, and that was from my manager. He tweeted a picture of him naked.
Whoa.
Not naked. Hey, not naked.
And he tweeted me that when we were in Houston, and we were sharing like an hotel room. So I was a little bit worried, concerned there, but we had a talk, and you know, he regretted it.
So let's hear from your manager. Obviously you're close, which is great. That makes having a very close relationship is good. But before a manager sends that tweet, what goes through his head? Is it to bond even closer? Or what were you thinking?
Couldn't resist.
You couldn't resist, Alex.
I just want to say that that's my manager, Manos Tersitane. Is the biggest and the best manager in the world, but he can be sometimes a little bit naughty.
I like the words, use of words here. It can be a little bit naughty sometimes. So you have a Greek boxing coach and Greek manager. What's the relationship with Greece and you? Is it something in particular?
This is Sparta! Actually,
I don't-
tell them about your name, where it comes from.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's one of the things is my name, Alexander. But he believed that Alexander the Great was a Greek guy, but he wasn't. He was from Macedonia, wasn't he?
Macedonia is Greek.
Or whatever. And I don't know why. I just ended up with my the Greek / Cyprus / English coach. Swedish / Cuban.
Do they make you eat more tzatziki
They
and
tried to change me to Greek. They really try. They try to, you know, like the whole day I've been listening to Greek music, you know, in the hotel room. So soon I can speak Greek fluent. So
can you dance? Can you do the very masculine male dance with the smashing of the porcelain and all that?
no, I can't. But I was looking to my manager today. He was standing here and dancing the what's the name of it? Zorba.
Can we see a little taste, perhaps? We can have a little taste of the Zorba dance.
No.
Are you gonna be shy now after you tweeted a naked picture of yourself?
I only send pictures in private. Give me your private email and I will send it to
Yeah, I'll get a private dance. Private email will give a private dance.
you. Yes. For free.
For
First
free.
one for free.
First one for free. All right. So night before the weigh-ins. We'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully, when you'll be a little bit even more happy. You have to say you're very relaxed and in a good mood. But after a little bit more food, a little bit more drinking, the energy is gonna pop up even more, right?
Yeah. I would be like a new man tomorrow, and on Friday I will be best Alex you ever seen.
You heard it right here from the Mighty One. Crikey, it was a Mighty One, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.